Did I give you a car manufacturing example? Bricks? Did we talk about Henry Ford? Model T? Any color you want, just so long as it's black? That is process costing, right? Even though it's cars, it's big and expensive. Were they homogeneous? Henry Ford's first mass-produced Model Ts, were they homogeneous? Absolutely, right? Absolutely. They were identical, down to the same color. Can you imagine that today? I mean, people are unhappy if they have to have all the same color phone, for heaven's sakes. So far, so good? Okay. Now, what was across the top, Sarah? The third way. This is the third way. Activity-based costing. Okay. And so we'll review all three of those separately. What can we use it for? Homogeneous or Anthony? Homogeneous or distinct? How are you, sir? I didn't. I was just. You were just. That was one monster yawn, man. That was one monster yawn. Evan, are you okay? Okay. JJ. Both. Another way, a good way to answer would have been yes. Right? Both, yes. That's why it's across the top, you can use it for anything. Now, does a company that makes just one product, would it benefit from using activity-based costing? Rebecca, yes or no? You don't believe it would make a great amount of difference. Is that a yes or a no?
I think activity-based costing is better.
Is that a yes or no?
That's what they should use, activity-based costing.
Chris? Yes or no? She doesn't want to say yes or no.
Yes.
What's the question now? What is the question? A company that makes just one product, will it benefit from using activity-based costing? Yes or no? No. Now you changed your answer. Why?
Well, I was thinking from the Caprock thing, we used that was the flow table that we used?
Yeah, it was the big messy thing. Activity-based costing was the mess at the end.
That's what really showed the eraser wasn't worth it, right? So
Yes. But what about but we're talking about when Caprock was just making tourists, when they were just making tourists, would activity-based costing have been helpful? In fact, was this a question in the case? It might not have been a question in the case, but it certainly allows you to think about this question very well now. Why do you say no?
Because there's just one product, so you're doing a whole bunch of extra work.
Yeah, you're just making one product. How do you calculate the cost of a tourist when you're making only tourists? Total cost divided by number of bicycles, all done. I know. And they think we're annoying. You know, if I knew it were in that room, I could pound on the wall and just. Huh? What? I do know for a fact that I've woke people up doing that before, where students have told me later. Alex, how are you doing?
great.
Okay. What should we talk about now? Are we done? Are we good with this kind of conceptual discussion? Are you pretty content? Are you pretty content with the conceptual discussion? This means yes. Armando? Okay. Joe? Okay. So let's move on to T accounts. Okay. Megan, what are the T accounts down the left side? Direct materials, direct labor, manufacturing overhead. Armando! What's true of all those T accounts down the left side? They're product costs. And you are going to know this for the test, aren't you? Absolutely. He's going to know it for the test. Alex, what are the T accounts across the top? Who did I ask who T accounts across the top? Did somebody get to answer that question? Katie, do you know it now? No. Did somebody provide an answer? No? Alex? Direct materials, work in process, and finished goods. You knew that this was on the first test, Katie. Huh? No, across the top. Katie, so what are they again?
I honestly didn't hear. I was trying to copy down my notes from the top.
Okay. So again, Alex, a little louder now.
Direct materials, work in process, and finished goods.
Okay, those are the T accounts across the top. What is true of all of those accounts, Jackie? They're all inventory accounts? Or are they all inventory accounts? But you asked it, your voice went up. Are they all inventory accounts? Or are they all inventory accounts? Awesome, awesome. Do you hear the difference? Yes. Awesome, even better. Chance? What formula can we use in all those T accounts? Formula. Or 2 articles of clothing, either one.
Beginning inventory plus in equals ending inventory out plus out.
So can you say it all as one nice sentence now?
Beginning inventory plus inventory coming in equals ending inventory plus inventory going out.
Very good. Beginning inventory plus in equals ending inventory plus out. Heidi, what 2 articles, Heidi, what 2 articles of clothing can we use to substitute for that particular formula? The sock and the shoe. That was a really tough one, especially since he'd just given you the answer. Whitney, what are the T accounts, not Whitney, Kaylee, what are the T accounts down the right side? Finished goods, cost of goods sold, and income summary or income statement. Whitney, what is true of all those accounts? Absolutely nothing, is what she said, although the shorter, more concise answer would have been nothing. But absolutely nothing conveys that notion even better. Right? Yeah. I thought so. Jennifer? She's really excited that I have just called her name. Some of the arrows have names. Do you have a favorite? No? Do you have one that you would like to name? An arrow that you would like to provide the name of? Cost of goods manufactured? And where does that go? Between work in process and finished goods. You did a better job with the second answer than you did with the first.